Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to the online classes. Now let's start this video with a thought. What the thought it says. See, the thought it says, do it now, sometime later becomes never. Okay, what is the meaning? It means whatever work you have, just do it immediately and don't delay, because sometime delaying it can hamper your work forever. Okay, so never delay your work. Okay, so in this video we are going to learn so many things. The very first thing that we are going to learn is estimation. Now what is estimation? Dear students, if I ask you to just tell me exact number of people in this picture, or if I say to tell me exact number of ball in this jar without opening it, is it possible? No, it is not possible to tell the exact number. So what we do? We just tell an estimate number. Okay, we just tell a rough number. So I can say that yes, in this picture hardly 200 people are there, and in this jar 100 balls are there. So what it is estimation. An estimation is an approximation of a value. We estimate when we do not need an exact answer but just one that is close enough. Okay, so this is estimation. Now, what is our next topic? Our next topic is rounding off. Okay, rounding off means to find a round number that is closest to the real number. That means we don't need the exact number but a rough number that is closest to the real number. Okay, now rules. Let us see the rules of rounding off with the help of this poem. What this poem says, it says, find your place, look next door, 5 or greater, add one more. All digits in front stay the same, all digits behind, zero's your name. Now let's see the next poem. Find your number, look right next door, 4 or less, just ignore, 5 or more, add one more. Okay, now how to round off? See, when we have a number which is from 1 to 4, okay, what we call it as? We call it as round down. What we need to do? Round down. And when we have a number which is from 5 to 9, what we call it as? We call it as round up. So we need to round up. Okay, let us understand this with the help of example. See, now we are going to round off to the nearest 10. Let's see an example. We have 4, 5, 2. Okay, now what our rule says? The very first rule says find the place value and circle the digit. Okay, now see, we need to find for tens. So here 2 is my ones and this is my tens. So 5 is in the tens place. So what I need to do? I need to circle it. Now what my rule number 2 says? It says move to the right of the circled number and underline that digit. So to the 5, which number is to the right of this 5? It is 2. So again I am going to underline this 2. Now what rule number 3 it says? It says 0 to 4 the circled digit stays the same. See, here it is 2. 2, it means it comes between 0 to 4. So the circled digit, it will remain same. Okay, it will remain same. And what will happen to this 2? It will become 0. So my number, it comes like 4, 5 and 2 will become 0. Okay, so 2, it becomes 0 according to rule number 5. Now you must be thinking, where is step number 4? So step number 4 will be getting in the next example. See what our next example is. We have another number that is 6, 7, 8. Okay, now in my tens place we have 7. So again what I need to do? I need to circle 7. Now which number is to the right of 7? It is 8. Now 8 is greater than 5. Okay, now greater than 5. See, we got rule number 4 also. So when it is 5 to 9, what we need to do? We need to add one more. So to this circled number 7, we are going to add one more. So what my number it will become? It will become 6 and 7 will become 8 and this 8 will become 0. Okay, so my number 6, 7, 8 has rounded off to 6, 8, 0. Okay, now third, it is 35. Now in tens place we have 3. So again what I am going to do? I am going to circle 3. Now to the 3 rightmost number is 5. So 5, it is equal to 5. So what we are going to do? Again we are going to add one more to this 3. So what my number it will become? It will become 4 and this 5 it will turn to 0. So 35 has been rounded off to 40. Okay, now next we have to round off to the nearest 100. So which number we have? We have 302. Okay, now in the 100th place we have 3 ones, tens and 100. So we have 3 in the 100th place. So what we need to do? Again we need to circle that. Now to this 100th place 3, which number is to the right of 3? It is 0. Now 0, it is less than 5. So this 3 it will remain same. Instead of the 0 we are going to write again 0, and instead of 2 again we are going to write 0. So this 302 has been rounded off to 300. Now next example we have 583. Now again, which is the 100th place? Which number is in the 100th place? It is 5. So 5 and right number to 5 is 8. So 8 it is greater than 5. So what we are going to do? We are going to add one more to 5. So what my number will become? It will become 6, and rest all will become 0. So this 8 is also going to become 0, and this 3 it is also going to become 0. So my number 583 has been rounded off to 600. Okay. Now next number I have 953. Now in the 100th place I have 9, and to the right of this 9 I have 5, and 5 it is equal to 5. So what I am going to do? I am going to add one more to this 9. Okay, so what my number it will become? It will become 10. In place of 9 we will write 10, and 5 it will become 0, and this 3 also it will become 0. Okay, so my number 953 has been rounded off to 1000. Now next number I have 8421. Okay, now in 100th place again we have 4. Okay, so I am going to circle this 4. Now to the right of 4 I have 2. So 2 again it is smaller than 5. So what we need to do? We need to leave 4 as it is. So my number it will become 8, and 4 will remain 4, and this 2 will turn into 0, and this 1 will also become 0. So my number 8421 has rounded off to 8400. Okay. Now dear students, let's see how to round off to the nearest thousands. Okay. So in this number, see, we have ones, tens, 100 and 1000. So 3 it is there in thousands place. Okay. So what we are going to do? We are now going to circle this 3. Okay, now which number is to the right of 3? We have 1. Okay, so when we have 1, now yes, 1 is smaller than 5. So we will not add anything to the circled number. So we are going to write it as it is. Okay, so this 3 it will become 3. Okay, 1 it will become what? It will become 0. Then 2 it will also become 0, and that 5 it will also become 0. So my number 3125 has been rounded off to 3000. Okay, my next example is 5998. Now in the thousands place again I have 5. So I am going to circle that. Now to that 5 right number is 9. Okay, so 9 it is greater than 5. So when it is greater than 5, what I need to do? I need to add one more to the circle number. So this 5 it is going to turn into 6. Okay, this 9 will become 0, and this 9 will also become 0, and this 8 will also become 0. Okay, so my number has converted to 6000. Okay, next example is 9769. Okay, see again thousands place is 9. Okay, so 7 is to the right of 9. 7 is again greater than 5. So what we are going to do? We are going to add one more to 9. So it will become 10. The 7 will become 0. Again the 6 will become 0, and this 9 will also become 0. So my number 9769 has converted to 10,000. Now my next number is 25320. Okay, now in the thousands place I have 5. Now if I have 5, what is to the right of 5? It is 3. Now 3 is smaller than 5. Okay, so the number will remain same. Like 2 will remain 2, this 5 will remain 5, but this 3 it will become 0. This 2 it will also become 0, and the 0 it will also become 0. So in this way we are going to round off to the nearest 1000. Okay, now let's see what is it. rounding numbers. Just see what the rule it says. Dear students, it says 1, 2, 3, 4. Round the number down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, round the number down. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, round the number up. Okay, round the number up. Okay, see, we have one lyrics to learn this rule. Okay, what it says 1, 2, 4, go down to the floor. 5 or more, raise the score. That means 1, 2, 4, go down to the floor. 5 or more, raise the score. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you.